Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our EA Team Builder College Football Series here in our channel. And this is a serious portion of our Team Builder Dynasty. We are in the playoffs. We lost the Big 12 Championship game, still managed to squeak in. So we are going to be on the road here for the first round of these playoffs. We are going to be facing off against UAB. They have made it in for the first time since restarting their program a little back when. So it should be an interesting game. Now, welcome back to the channel for those of you returning, and welcome if you are new here to Champion Sons. So taking a look at our opponent, they are led by Devon Shore, sophomore quarterback for the Blazers. He had almost 70% completion percentage, but 35 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Pretty much a 4-to-1 ratio. So they've got some capability in the passing game. Now, I do think our defense can handle that, but it's going to be kind of interesting. Now, if you look at their run game, the most yards for their running backs have 539 yards. Coming up with Leo at 520 being their second one, does show to be injured, so that's probably kind of what that led to. However, if you look at Ivory, Milner, both of them have 8 rushing touchdowns. Shore's got 2 himself, and then Shaheem Sally, he's got another 3 rushing touchdowns. So a lot of their offense seems to be predicated through their ground game, at least scoring-wise. Now, I say that knowing that they threw 39 touchdowns. Or 35 touchdowns, most of them going to Chosen and Shanks, having them both having almost 30 combined, so 29, 18 for Chosen and 11 for Shanks. But Chosen's got over the 1,000-yard mark. Shanks ended up with just under 900. So you're looking for their top 3 receivers, Milner, Shanks, and Chosen. Both of them have all 3 of them combined for over 2,000 yards. They do definitely pass the ball. Running is not going to be their strength. Their strength in this one is going to be the passing game. I think if we can shut down that passing game, that's going to be our biggest key on the defensive side to victory, right? Shut down what they can do through the air. This seems to be where they get most of their stuff done. On the ground, obviously, they had a lot of touchdowns, but I think those were primarily going to be short yardage, kind of goal-to-go situations. Now, looking at their defense, Daniel Harris, Miles Cook, and Tavius Elder coming up. All 3 of those guys having close to combined 20 sacks. They are coming off the edge, which has known to be a problem for us, right? Blocking all the edge rushers. That can be an issue, so we are going to have to watch out on that and look to try to get rid of the ball a little bit quicker. On some of these, we're not going to be able to hold it very often. And the one good thing is we might be able to get some scramble lanes to open up. Especially if they do go out wide or they kind of ignore their responsibilities on the outside edge. It would be a possibility. Looking at their defensive backs, they don't force a whole lot of turnovers. Now, Steelman has gotten into the habit of throwing some interceptions and some bad passes, so we can't take that for granted. But looking at their capability on the defensive backfield side, I think we've got some potential there. So let's go ahead and jump into this game as we are going to start out this one in our first opening drive here. They're taking it on a second and short, handing it off up the middle, spread them out wide with the 4 wide receivers. We have changed up our playbook a little bit just to bring some different things to the game that we haven't done earlier in the season. So on a 1st and 10, Steelman drops back, fires that one over. He's going to hit Bell coming right across the middle there on the little drag pattern. Picks up 5 yards here to make it 2nd and 5. Now we are at the 24-yard line on the plus side of the field, so we have been able to move it. We just have to keep that up. So 2nd and 5, Steelman from the shotgun has a snap. It's going to be a play action. Drops back, pressure comes, fires over the middle. He's going to hit Peaks, but he's unable to come down with it. Oh, he had it in his hands. Just unable to hold on to it, and that's going to make it 3rd and 5. Pretty good throw. Would have been an impressive catch. But still, if it hits his hands, you'd like to see him come down. 3rd and 5 now. Steelman going to be in the shotgun. 5 wide set. Has the snap in his hands. Quick throw to the right side. He's going to hit Peaks. This time on the slant pattern, and he does hold on to it. Comes down at the 9-yard line to make it 1st and goal here. The first time we've been in a goal-to-go situation in this game. So here we come. 1st and goal from the 9. Steelman in the shotgun. Going to be 3 wide set. Got Brockle in the backfield. Steelman has the snap. He's going to take off up the middle. He's got space. Takes it in himself. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Steelman caps off that one with a brilliant run right up the middle. Spread them out wide, and once the defense kind of abandoned that middle zone, unless your defensive line holds steady, there's nowhere really to stop them. And once that gap opened up, Steelman just took advantage. As you see, their defensive tackle right there kind of got, or I guess linebacker got pancaked into the ground. And once that opened up, no one was going to stop Steelman. So leading 7-0, forcing a punt on the defensive side. Here we come right back out with it. 1st and 10, going to be a play action. Steelman drops back, fires over. He's going to hit Flood coming across the field at the 40. Hit and brought down at the 35-yard line. A great play to find Flood coming across. LaShawn Flood, our tight end, making a big catch right there. His first catch of the night for 26 yards. The freshman coming up big on that one. So getting this ball moving and really trying to find different ways to get it going is going to be one challenge that I think we want to take on this season. Our offense at times has gone stagnant in some bigger games. So trying to find different ways to really face these defenses is going to be a big important thing for us. Now 1st and 10, just over 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Steelman in the shotgun has a snap. Hands it off to Brown up the middle, and he gets brought down after about a 4-yard gain. Kewan Brown gets brought down, the senior running back out of Georgia, the transfer running back that we had coming from it for us. Picks up 4 yards on that one. That's going to make it 2nd and 6. So now staying in the same formation. Quick throw to the right side. That one's going to be jumped by the defense as they have it at the 40 and crossing over the 50. Peaks and Flood giving chase. Steelman comes up late and unable to make the tackle. Unable to catch him, and Steelman throws a pick 6. Just like that. Completely misread the defender. And I don't know if it was the fact he turned so quickly and so easily. That on that little swing pass, the defender just did a great job of reading it, and man, he made us pay big time on that one. Looking for peaks, and I mean, you can tell. I think it was a slow developing little swing pattern, which was a problem. But either way, it happened. So now we got a tie ball game, 7-7. Now after being forced to punt back to the Blazers, here they come with it real quick. As they fired over to the left side, and they're going to hit their receiver. He gets brought down at the 19-yard line. And they are moving fast. 1st and 10 from the 19 inside the red zone. Once again, our defense kind of getting its back up against the wall, knowing we had to watch out for this passing game. As they fire that one over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Pianalto coming back with it. What a play by the linebacker. Just basically got in the way. And I think their quarterback, he had to have figured he could have layered that one in over him, just missed through it. And Pianalto pays off for him in the end as he snags that one for the interception. So here we come on our ensuing drive at the 43-yard line. Hand that one off to Brown up the middle. He's got space. Makes one man miss and finally brought down at the 29-yard line. On the plus side here, 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Steelman in this Cowboys offense, we've had our moments, but we've also had our mistakes. Like I said, with the interception pick 6 that we threw, we got to be smarter than that. So here we come right back with it. Steelman on a 1st and 10 fires over the middle, and he's going to hit his receiver, and he holds on to it more. Actually takes the shot, but held on to it for the 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5, first quarter coming to a close. I don't know if they're going to get the snap off here. 2 seconds remaining. They do get the snap, handed off to Brown, going to the left, space open, cuts forward up the middle, and he's brought down at the 10. Great run by Kewan Brown. That gets us down to the 10-yard line and a 1st and goal situation once again. Here in this one on the road, here in University, Alabama, Birmingham, taking on the Blazers. Taking a look at the first quarter stats, their rushing yards, -3. Like I said, I wasn't too concerned about their rushing game. I knew they have capability for scrambling and all that. But yardage-wise, I wasn't concerned about that. We really needed to withstand the passing game, and so far, I think we've done a fairly good job of it. Yeah, they have 92 some odd passing yards. That's okay because they have no running yards, and their only points have come on defense. Now, first and goal for our Cowboys here to start the second quarter. Steelman has the snap. He scrambles out to the right side, and he's going to take it himself. Turns it up. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Travis Steelman cut that one up as soon as he saw that lane open up once again. And this quarterback who normally likes to rely on his arm to make that throw, this time he's relying on his legs like we've kind of always wanted him to do, as he picks up a big-time rush for the touchdown, his second of the game, and that's going to give us the lead once again here in this second quarter. So 14-7. Here comes the Blazers following that touchdown. Their first possession, 1st and 10. Handed off going to the left side. Got a little space. Takes his legs out from under him. A great tackle by Malik Moon to knock his legs out. But there's going to be a flag for holding on the Blazers offensive line. Dylan Townsend will take it. And that's going to make it 1st and 16 based off where the hold penalty was. So they're going to be in a shotgun, handed off going to the right side this time. Hit and stood up and brought to the turf by Mills. Great tackle there by our safety coming up with the big-time play. So 2nd and 15. Blazers going to be in a shotgun, hand that one off going to the left side. Hit and stood up. He gets away from the first tackler, but Varner comes up to clean up the mess. Devin Skates hit him in the backfield. Just couldn't really bring him down, but as soon as he got away, Varner gets in there and brings him to the turf. And it's now 3rd and 17. Blazers in the shotgun still. Has the snap. Pressure comes, being chased, hit, and sacked for a 10-yard loss just outside of the goal line as Joseph Head Jr. comes flying through to bring him down for the sack all the way back at the 1. That's where they're going to mark him down, at the 1-yard line. I think personally he was in the end zone, but they're going to say he was outside, so at the 1. Now, we would get a field goal off of that punt. In our ensuing possession, we'd get a field goal. So things happen. It's 17-7. Here come the Blazers right back at us on this next drive. Our defense lets their quarterback Shore go as he does scramble around, and we knew that was a capability. We just can't let it kill us. 1st and 10 Blazers now, as they're going to be in a pistol formation. Has the snap, hands off to the right side. Varner's in the backfield in an instant, and that's going to be a 5-yard loss. Blazers tried to go hurry up and really catch us off guard, but I think they weren't able to plan their own blocking scheme correctly, and it really does more damage to them. So now it's 2nd and 15. 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cowboys lead 17-7. They drop off the tight end, screen pass to the left side. He's going to be hit and brought down as basically a volley of Cowboy defenders come up and stop him after about a 6-yard gain. So 3rd and 11. From the shotgun once again, has the snap, play action. Shore fires over the middle. That's going to be intercepted. Quinton Ford jumps up, gets that interception, and is finally wrestled down at the 47. They tried to throw it over the middle. And this is what I was talking about. Shut down that passing game and make them that one-dimensional running team where is not their strength. But if we continue to play this way, we can really hammer this game home and come out with a big-time win. Shore fired that one up over the middle. I mean, Quinton Ford just played that beautifully. That's really what that boiled down to. So on our ensuing possession following the INT, Steelman has the snap all by himself, fires over. He's going to hit Scooter Page, the senior receiver, coming across the middle there, picks up 5 yards. Man, he's been with us for so many years and done so many good things for this team, and I'm glad to see him getting in these games still. 2nd and 5 now. 3.5 minutes remaining. Steelman alone in the backfield. Quick throw over the middle. Hits Peaks coming across, and he's going to be brought down at the 13. He picks up about 7 yards on that one, and that's going to make it 1st and 10. So well inside the red zone, staying in the shotgun. Brockle in the backfield. Brockle sent in motion. Steelman has a snap. Quick throw to the left side. Hits easily, but he's unable to hold on to it. Oh, it was in his hands. Oh, he laid out for it. It would have been an amazing catch, don't get me wrong. He did lay out for it, but you'd like to see him come down with it if it hits him in the hands. 2nd and 10 now, just under 3 minutes remaining. Steelman in the shotgun, hands off to Brockle, going to the right side. He's got around the edge. Brockle makes one cut, unable to get away from the tackler, but he's brought down after about a 9-yard gain at the 4-yard line, and that's going to make it 3rd and 1. Keep in mind, we can get a first down without having to get a touchdown. So 3rd and 1 as we approach the 2-minute timeout. Steelman alone in the backfield has the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Hits his receiver easily. Touchdown, South Texas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As Steelman hits easily, coming in on the slant pattern there. Just got that extra step. That's all he needed. And Steelman delivered a perfect pass right into him. And he's able to make the catch and get brought down. And that's why Easley transferred to us, to our school. Saw us building something that we could make things happen. He wanted to be a part of it. And there he is, making big plays here in the playoffs as he makes that catch to give us a 17-point lead. Now, if you look at the defensive stats right here, we've allowed 55 yards. We've gotten 6 sacks, and we forced 2 turnovers, right? Our defense has played absolutely out of its shoes. It's amazing to see the way they've played so far. We've made them a completely one-dimensional team. The only point of contention, bad, I think, negative for our first half was that interception we're seeing by Steelman on that throw. Other than that, I mean, our team has been playing as good as you can ask for on the offensive side, whether it's Steelman running on the ground, finding his receivers open through the air, or our defense coming up with big-time plays, hitting the running backs in the backfield, hitting the quarterback, whatever it happens to be. That's what we're doing as we continue to do it here at the start of the second half. Asher Varner comes up big time on that one with an 11-yard loss on that sack, taking Shore down. And it's not even that he's really being rolled out one way or the other into coverage. Varner's just beating his man, so by the time Shore does try to scramble, there's nowhere for him to go. So Blazers going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide receivers once again. Everybody's in close on the line. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep over to the left side. He's got a little hole open, but nowhere really to go after that. Ford and Skates team up to bring Shanks down on the sweep pass. So 3rd and 17. That was a 4-yard gain. Shore's going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide set. Has the snap in his hands. Blitz comes. Tries to drop off the screen pass. Nowhere to go. Pick 6 by Varner. He bounced it off the defender's helmet. Asher Varner takes advantage. And he's going to get a pick 6 of his own. The defensive end, the senior who's come up so many times and so many big plays for this South Texas defense, comes up once again here. He tried to drop off the screen pass, bounced it off his receiver, off the running back's helmet. He got tied up in the line, I guess wasn't even expecting it. Ball bounced off his helmet. Varner says, "Thank you, good sir," and would take that one into the end zone. And so now here a little later in the 3rd quarter, UAB has added on a field goal, so the score is 31-10. It's 2nd and 11. Now Blazers have the ball. They're going to be going 5 wide, having the snap. Quick throw to the left side on the wheel pattern. They've got a man down the left sideline as he's hit and finally pushed out of bounds. Malik Moon let his man get away from him. Not what you want to see, but it does happen sometimes. And everybody's not perfect. 1st and 10 Blazers now staying in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Making changes before the snap. Looking at the sideline. Has it in their hands. It's going to be a screen pass. Fires it to the right side on the receiver. He's got the edge. He's got the outside. He's at the 10-5. And Blazers not going away easily as they come back with a touchdown right there to make this thing a 2-score ball game once again. It was 21-17 now after this touchdown and extra point. But the Blazers got away on that wide receiver screen pass. Cam Shanks, the senior receiver, he's got speed. He's one of their top receiving touchdown reception guys. So it's understandable that can happen. We just got to be a little bit smarter about it. So here we come back with it on our offense. We have struggled here in the 3rd quarter. We're now in the 4th quarter. Time to make some changes. We have 262 rushing yards to 170 passing yards. What do you think our offense is relying on? Normally we are a passing team, but this time we are hammering it home. So 12 minutes ago in the 4th quarter, 14-point lead, 31-17. Steelman in the shotgun, hands it off to Brown, going to the left side, cuts up the middle, cuts it back out to the left. He's got space in front of him, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Great run by Brown right there. That's going to pick up the 1st and 10 on that one. With a new set of downs, the time continues to tick away. Steelman's going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. We got 1 wide right all by his lonesome. Gammon in the backfield. Steelman has the snap. Stands in the pocket, fires over. He's going to easily coming across the field. Tries to spin away from the tackler, unable to do so, but is brought down after about 9.5 yards on that throw. That's going to make it 2nd and inches just outside the red zone at the 20. Steelman staying in the shotgun, 3 wide set. Flood is in the H-back position. Claps his hands, has the snap. Quick throw over to Flood on the little play action. He's hit and brought down after about a 3-yard gain. 2.5, 3 yards gets us to the 18-yard line inside the red zone with a 1st and 10. Good little play right there. Steelman staying in the shotgun. 3 receivers, easily wide left. Peaks and Bell on the right side. Peaks in the slot. Brockle in the backfield. Steelman has the snap. He's going to take off himself up the middle as he's going to be hit. They're going to call that a sack. He got back to... Oh, man, it looked like he actually gained a yard. But they're not going to give it to him. They're going to declare that one a sack, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10 now. 9.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Steelman and the Cowboys in the shotgun. 4 wide set, easily wide left, all alone by himself. Hands off to Gammon up the middle, tries to make a cut, and is going to be brought down relatively quickly there. The defensive tackle stepped up on that one and brought Gammon down. No gain. It says he's really basically 17.5, so I guess he did gain a couple inches, maybe, give or take. That's going to make it 3rd and 10 now from the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side. Steelman has a snap. Pressure comes. He rolls out to his right, fires it late. He's going to hit Moore, pushing forward. Touchdown, South Texas. Moore broke about 2 tackles to get into that end zone. A great play by Steelman to scramble out to the right and keep his eyes downfield to find the receiver. And he finally did. He hits Moore coming across the field. And then Javon Moore does arrest himself, fighting off one tackler, fighting through the remaining defenders to get into the end zone and to give us back a 3-score lead. And that is all we really would need, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams would score up one more touchdown in garbage time. 45-24 is what the final score would be. We will come out with a playoff victory in the first round, taking out the Blazers. And that's going to set us up for a showdown here in the next round against the Oklahoma Sooners in the Sugar Bowl. This was a well-played game. We kind of faltered there at the end with our defense. Got a little relaxed. Not what you want to see completely happen, but I can understand it. The game was more or less in hand, so it is what it is. But we got a big-time game happening in the next episode as we will take on the Oklahoma Sooners, looking at some of our recruits coming in the Sugar Bowl down in New Orleans, Louisiana. It should be a good one. They're the number 2 seed team here in the playoffs. We are number 10. It's going to be time to whip some Sooner butt, but that will be in the next episode. So I will see y'all in that one, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, you know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.